Hey everybody, this is Carmen. I wanted to share some of my ideas on special considerations for working with cancer patients. I have another video on this subject. This one I just wanted to pull out a couple of the important parts and talk a little bit more about them. You know, one thing that's super important is to remember that your client or the patient at the hospital has a compromised immune system. And so if you feel sick or you feel like you're coming down with something, then call and reschedule. You know, it's way more important for us to protect our clients and our patients than it is to offer the Reiki session on that day. You know, the cancer is a living organism. You know, it is a grouping of cells, you know, inside of a system that was trying to recreate itself in that area. And its instructions got complicated, right? Its instructions forgot to mention that it needs to also stop growing. And so it continues to grow in that area because it's a living system that wants to survive. You know, the more aggressive the treatment is for that cancer or that tumor to kill it, you know, the more your client might have unexpected emotions or thoughts or, you know, spiritual feelings about what they're going through. No, there aren't too many living organisms or living systems that want to die, and that want to die in a particularly aggressive manner, right? This all-out attack on it. And so for us as the practitioner, we're going to feel that energy. We're going to feel this desire for our client's body to get rid of this cancer and get rid of the system. We want to be able to support their physical bodies while they are undergoing these treatments. You know, and so we're put in a place where we can offer compassion to this living organism, these living systems, as they transition onto their next journey. We get to offer, you know, both our client and our patient, and the living system, compassion with non-judgment. You know, please remember that judgment in the healing space can open you up to nefarious energies, you know, that are not going to be there for your highest and greatest good. And so it's important to remain non-judgmental and just to offer compassion. Chemo affects everyone differently. However, there are some odd things that are pretty common, right? Chemo and radiation. The memory loss, tingling, numbing, itching, burning, you know, confusion. And like I said, you know, depending on the living system itself and how aggressive the treatment is, they might be experiencing other odd emotions or thoughts or spiritual, you know, reflections during this process. And so as Reiki practitioners, we can provide, you know, nurturing and support for them while they're going through this process. Radiation is super, super hot. I know I said this before. I said this in the last video, but I want to say it again. And I just want to make sure that you guys as Reiki practitioners understand that you're exposing yourself to these chemicals when you're working with them. And so it is a decision that you need to make if that's something that you want to do. You know, you can feel the vibration of the radiation and the chemotherapy when you're working on your client. You know, especially if it's a systemic treatment, you know, meaning that it's in through the bloodstream, you know, and so you're going to feel that all over. So, you know, and depending on where the client's, you know, cancer is, because you're going to feel that energy, you could potentially feel that in multiple areas in the client's body. So keep these in mind, you know, that these are different energies you might experience in this session. And the special consideration is just to treat your client with compassion, treat what your client's going through, all the energies that are involved in this time with compassion and non-judgment. Many, many blessings. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much.